What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris and Shell Talk Movies. I'm Chris.
I'm Shell.
And welcome to tonight's double feature of National Treasure and National Treasure 2. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Excited to watch these. It's been a little while. I remember when I did watch this, because I remember when we were just talking about backstage last time I was in America. It was like every day I saw the ad for, because they must be doing a National Treasure marathon or something. And every day I saw the ad. Yeah. Every day I saw the trailer for the ads, like the ads, and I was like, I still got to watch these movies again when I get home.
Yeah, I've been holding off to watch them with you. I haven't watched them in about a year, I guess, and they are definitely movies that I watch 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah,
I really enjoy them.
Did you watch these when they first come out, or especially the first one?
I think these were theaters for me, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one for a while, because obviously I was so used to Nicolas Cage doing like The Rock and all that type of stuff, and I was like, oh, he's doing a buddy Disney film.
Yeah, I saw it because I'm fascinated by stuff like this, like maps on the back of things, and like Dan Brown is one of my favorite authors, and he sends you on Robert Langdon, who's played by Tom Hanks, is his main character, who's a symbologist. So he studies symbols and maps and tries to figure out where the bad guy's going to be next, or where the rich stuff is, or, you know, whatever. And that's kind of what this movie is like. And that's what I really like about it. They're so enjoyable.
Yes, they are. All right. So before we get started, as always, we have a movie room set up in the movie room set up for everyone, where the movie will be playing inside. You'll see the link in the YouTube chat. Feel free to click on that, and then you'll be able to watch this film along with us. It will ask for a camera and a microphone. Just push the disable button, and then you will see the film from there, and you will be able to make it full screen. Let's get started, because we got two movies to get through. So 3, 2, 1, play. Might help if I have a headphone in my ear.
Me too. We're talking to each other for like half hour to 40 minutes before we get started. So I completely forget about this.
Okay, and that skipped. Sorry. So I'll start it again. So 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know what happened there, because I was like, we hadn't even seen the Disney sign yet.
Yeah, that was weird.
Here's Henry, bright and early.
Nice. Good morning, Henry.
Bedding. Morning. How are you? How was your day yesterday?
Hi, Henry. I can't hear it. I turn up my volume.
Who is that old guy? It looks like he's familiar.
Christopher Plummer.
That's it.
Wish my grandfather had good stories like this.
Yes, Henry, I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Nice and warm today, but surprisingly, like, there was a bit of a breeze, so it wasn't like a stinking hot. It was like bearable.
Chris, we're about to get a foot of snow, so shut up.
Sorry.
legit afoot.
Make some snow cones. Hope you got your flavors.
Gonna be rough for sure.
You have to send me some pictures.
Oh, there'll be lots, I'm sure. You have a busy day today, Henry? Oh, Henry, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Kyle is going to do Halloween Resurrection. If you'd like to watch it with us, Chris and I will be in the audience. We're not going to be on screen, but we'll be there in the audience.
That'll be the following day.
Yeah, and then Sunday we're with him. Don't care about money that much. Well, you need money to buy your computer stuff, right? I'll email you the links, Henry, in case you are free and want to join us. Or I'll not email. You know what I mean.
Message.
I've been awake since 3 o'clock. My brain is like, and then I got yelled at 11 o'clock last night, so my brain's kind of fried.
Yeah, I was going to say, you must have been awake a bit early because I wasn't expecting that message from you.
Yeah. I woke up to use the loo and stayed there because my brain was yelling at me. I got more sleep than I expected after my rude awakening. I'm trying to remember to go to Kyle's channel and I can't. It's not working.
I do the same thing all the time. I want to go check out something on Anvil Kyle's channel. And I end up going to our channel instead. And I'm like, I have no reason to come here.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why am I?
Tomorrow with Pam. I do have an alarm for that. Okay. And that's us.
And I'm like, why am I on YouTube for? And that's like, because I got to go to Kyle's channel and get his links and stuff.
And this is the 24th at 3.
Because I put his links in it on our page and that.
Yeah. And that's on M's channel, right? Resurrection.
Oh, so, no, Kyle's doing Resurrection.
I don't see it. Oh, here it is.
This is the olden times, Henry.
Kyle's is today? Tomorrow? For you?
Yeah. So 6:30 a.m. for me. So I'll go to bed about 1 o'clock and then get up for Kyle's.
I have to watch it from work, Henry.
You can put that on the big screen.
Depending on how late your day goes.
Sean Bean.
I shared oh my god. Thank God I don't have to do any alone talking today, for God's sake. I shared to our Facebook page, somebody, I don't know if I think Paramount did it. A slightly different version of the Legacy trailer.
Yeah, I saw that. I to be honest, I didn't notice anything. I don't know if I'm
Well,
dumb
like
or...
in the scene we were talking about, like with it's like everything on this side of the screen is cut off. So Gale in that one scene we were talking about is not there.
Okay, yeah.
It's like they took it from landscape to portrait.
Okay.
And cut off the stuff that was left in landscape. It was
Okay.
weird.
Every time I see those jackets, it just reminds me of the Killer from Urban Legends.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the secrets are, Henry. They're buried, and the all-seeing eye above it.
That's right.
Meaning of the pyramid on the $1 bill. Here we go. Because if I try to explain it, it'll take me an hour today. The pyramid on the $1 bill is half of what's called the Great Seal of the U.S., a piece of iconography that you probably at least 50% familiar with. The other half of the seal is the shielded eagle carrying 13 arrows and an olive branch, is seen on the other side of the dollar bill, as well as the Oval Office and on the official president's gift shop merchandise. According to an essay published by blah, 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 blah. The unfinished pyramid is meant to represent the strength and longevity of a new nation. The Eye of Providence, the popular symbol at the time, showing the good fortune was watching over the fledgling republic. The eagle-eyed will have noticed that the 13 arrows of blocks leading to the top represent the 13 original colonies. So there's 13 rows of blocks in the pyramid. The image is topped with Annuit Copitus. That's Latin. I'm definitely messing that up. Roughly meaning Providence has favored our undertakings, and Novus Ordo Sectorum, or the new order of the ages, signifying the dawning of the new form of government. And of course, the base of the pyramid engraved a bunch of Roman numerals, which reads 1776. How about that? Then there's the bananas explanation. Hold on. The other explanation is far simpler. The dollar bill is this, in its symbolism, are nothing more or nothing less than the deep state Illuminati conspiracy, allowing those with real power to flaunt their dominance over we, the sheeple. The pyramid represents the ancient order of Freemasons. The floating glowing eye represents the extraterrestrial forces guiding our society through its nascency and onto a place of subservience. The use of Latin phrase, the New World Order, is damning in its own right. And as far as the inscription, 1776, sound it out phonetically, and you will find it makes the exact noise of your mouth frothing. What? You'll find it makes the exact same noise that your frothing mouth will make when you suffer a severe aneurysm from reading internet conspiracy theories all day. Well, they got me a little bit there. But basically, surviving our new world. Yeah, I do too, Henry. Hi, Em. Good morning. How are you?
Morning, Em. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having my back again yesterday, Em.
Yeah. Thanks for saving Shell last night.
It went a little sideways. I really appreciate it.
Kidnapped in the basement.
That's it. I was in my basement. Where's Shell? Are we gonna have to save her? You guys were the best. My basement's not scary, but it's a basement, so I still hate it. Oh, that's
Awesome.
Friday nonetheless. Magical.
We can join us in the movie room afterwards, Em, if you want.
Okay, so there's this chick. She's in Pennsylvania somewhere. She's streaming on YouTube. Well, allegedly. Her computer is anyway, but we can't see her or hear her. You need to go save her. I think this is her last name, but I know this isn't her real first name. I don't know what to do. I don't know which part of Pennsylvania she lives in. That's hilarious. But we need to save her. She's trapped in her basement. I have to go in the basement today to check to see if my pipes are leaking again because I'm having pipe trouble again. Which is F word delightful.
Fair enough, Em. Have you got a plunger?
I do. But last time I plunged one, it backed up in the other.
Okay.
And then it was dripping in the basement. It wasn't like flooding, but there was a substantial wet spot on my basement floor. So I have to deal with that when I'm done. Some crazy American woman is stuck in someone's basement. Some crazy American woman. That's about it. I'm sure you're confused, Henry, but yesterday was my first alone live stream. So I set it all up and I had the Oscars going over, the Oscar nominations going over here, which was the part I was really worried about, making sure that part was viewable in the movie room. I was terrified that I'd be talking about it and somebody be in there going, I can't say anything, and they'd be yelling at me and blah, blah, blah. And I don't do well when I get yelled at. So I always have YouTube up to make sure that, the lighting's okay, we look okay. Chris and I are actually there. I didn't think to do that until 10 minutes into my stream because there was a commercial. So I went in, pulled up YouTube, and the screen is blank. I'm like, oh my God. And I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't see myself. It was so not with that voice, Em. They'd be like, keep talking, lady. They'd forget what you said to them. So oh no. So I figured out, I remembered instantly, I knew what I did wrong. So I did it, and I put myself on screen, and then you could hear me. And thank God, Kyle and Em were there waiting for me, and they were talking to each other in the chat about where am I, because I was live, so clearly somebody was doing something. So they made up a story that I was stuck in my basement. But if they weren't there, I don't know what I would have done. They really pulled me out of it and made me good. They would have pay premium for my time. Absolutely. At least $8 a minute. I mean, that might be underpaying you, Em. I'm not really sure what people pay for that kind of thing.
Yeah, that was literally when I clicked on.
Let's see how Shell's doing.
I saw the screen was black, and then I ran out here because I thought, oh well, maybe because the YouTube account's in mine, like in my name, for some reason it was making my phone in that black. So I thought I'll come out here and I'll sign into another Google account, and then I can check on that. And it was the same as that as well. And that's exactly when Kyle and
oh my
Em
God.
said, "Oh,
thank God I checked.
Can anybody? Is there any like when they said about
Can
the black
anybody help
screen,
this poor American woman who has no effing
yeah.
idea what she's doing?
And then I saw you come up. I was like, "Woo!" Everything's okay.
Unbelievable. It would have been okay, like if you could hear me. Well, I mean, not
Yeah.
even that it wouldn't have been okay, but it would have been better if you could hear me. But nothing. Just blank screen for like 10 minutes and 21 seconds. I couldn't believe it. Thank you. Only because you guys were there to hold me up. Because inside, like, my heart just crumpled into like an aluminum foil ball. Like it went. It was not good. Not good at all.
Well, when we do messages deleted, we'll stream like M. We'll just open up one window. We'll stream the movie in full screen, and then you'll just be able to hear us behind the movie.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait to watch it again. I'm holding off to watch it with you guys. Oh, yeah, but at least we can hear you, Em. And your little, avatar is blinking like you're talking.
Yeah.
I was not present. But I know what I did wrong, and it won't happen again. So, all you can do, right? Move on, laugh about it.
Yeah, live and learn. Like me and Kyle said last night, it happens to the best of us.
Unreal. Don't shoot Riley. Riley's my favorite. You're right, Em. It could have been worse. Could have been. But I edited it. I cropped the thing out. And then apparently I didn't do it in the right spot. But I did it. I did it in StreamYard instead of YouTube. So Chris told me to do it in YouTube next time. So figured out. I forgot. Well, I don't have pants on. But I could have stood up with no pants on. It's cold in Pennsylvania. We have to wear pants or clothes right now. At least some. Henry, did you see how much you're supposed to get? We're in the 8 to 18 range right now. That's inches of snow, Em. We're supposed to get Snowmageddon tomorrow. Let's see. How much snow is Henry supposed to get?
So you've got snow, Em's got rain, I've got hot weather.
We're supposed to get it Saturday. Let's see. Snowfall totals. Snowfall near where Henry lives. Oh my God. I don't want to do that. Will you just let me see it?
Whoosh.
I do too, Henry. We missed one last week though. You are in Akron, the 6 to 10 range.
That was a good explosion.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, my dog.
Also, Henry, remember if you hear by
Henry,
if you hear by the end of the movie, remember to put your hand over your cat's ears.
It's supposed to start tomorrow night at 8 and end 4 o'clock on Monday, which is magically awful. Less than half an inch an hour. Looks like Sunday is supposed to be the worst of it. Saturday's intermittent for you. And then Sunday, 7 a.m. to Monday at midnight is supposed to be consistent, and it's just supposed to snow 0.3 of an inch an hour. Oh, that's good. My nephew charges me more than that to do my driveway. Biggest snowstorm in many years. Come on.
Emma, you're looking forward to watching Halloween Resurrection?
Enough snow to shovel and plow is forecasted from New Mexico to Colorado on Friday to Massachusetts to Maine by Sunday, impacting over 200 million people. It could be the biggest snowstorm in years, with a large area expecting 6 to 12 inches of snow, with accumulations reaching 24 to 30 inches in the hardest hits, the mountain areas, of course. That's crazy. What the hell am I supposed to do with that much damn snow? Oh, good news, everybody. Those of you know that they canceled trivia at the one place that I host every Wednesday, and we're not supposed to get it back until April. But I guess they did the math and realized that they're losing money every Wednesday because I'm not there to bring in the people. So I go back February 18th, baby. 2.5 months early. They missed me, baby.
That's right, baby.
Shell is in the house. Oh, I'll send you pictures. Don't you worry. I expected more excitement that I'm back in Trivia Land, people. It's very exciting.
That's what's her name?
I do make $75 a night, you know. I'm going to bank that for our trip.
Good old Diane Kruger.
I like her. And I like her accent. She sounds like she was English and then left. Yeah, I only make $75. My boss makes my boss makes 200, and out of that I get 75. But I'm writing the questions for this Monday, so I'll get a whole 100. We have a ton of fun, Henry. You should come in for it. Come in for the week. You can hang out with Parker. I have a room.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. They make that back at 2 people at the bar, you know, drink that much, 2 tables at the bar. Oh, trivia is so much fun. Even if you lose, we have a blast. The one place we go to, we're there every other week. And then every other week that we're not there, they have bingo. They like bingo because it's free. The person that does it doesn't charge them. I have to
Can you talk for a second?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're all good. For some, your mic went all weird.
Oh.
You're all good now. I'd sneak mine in the flask.
We have a pretty consistent group of 7 teams, about 35 people. So they definitely make their $200 back. The one team, the husband drinks beer and the wife drinks these fruity things. They're $8 a piece, and she drinks like 5 of them. So their bar tab alone is like $80. And the table next to them is probably 85 or 90. So 2 or 3 groups at the bar, and we're paid for. I'm not worried about it.
I did that once at a friend's wedding. We had to pay for our own drinks, and I knew I had to, so I snuck a couple of flasks in the pocket.
Well, when I got married, we had an open bar. I was terrified to get that bill because God, could my friends drink? Have you ever seen Bad Grandpa? Bad Grandpa. Who's in that? In 2027, Em. Bad Grandpa.
Yeah, Sam, you better come to Kentucky in 2027. We're all going to meet up.
Grandpa. There are how many of them are there? There's Bad Grandma, Bad Bad Grandpa 0.5? Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah, that's part of the Jackass thing.
Oh, I'll hate that. Yes, Bad Grandma. Hold on, let me get through Bad Grandpa first. No, I wouldn't. I don't know. Well, I can add it to my list because I hate Johnny Knoxville. That kind of humor does not. It just does not. Let's see. Bad Grandma. 2017, Bad Grandmas. Judge Reinhold and Pam Grier. There's another one. There's, well, that's a cartoon. We'll skip that one. Maybe that'll be the book, all right, that Em and Davy Deathray can read. Bad Grandmas. All right, that's a cartoon. Yeah, it's 2017. This Pam Grier, they have her holding a gun. And it has Florence Henderson, Carol Brady. That is naughty, Em.
Well, if you like Jackass,
I don't like that stupid humor. I don't enjoy it. I never enjoyed Jackass, though.
if you like Jackass, maybe I'll do you some watch parties one night and we can all watch them when Shell's not available. They only got that. I think they only go for about an hour and a half, so we can probably we'll do like all three of them one night.
I love his part where Riley's telling him, you know, all the reasons we cannot steal the Declaration of Independence. And then all of a sudden, Nicolas Cage turns the book and says, please read. This is really interesting because you get an education as to how that works. And it's not always the actual, I imagine it's never the actual Declaration of Independence on display. I feel that it's always in that case with like UV light on it, so actual light doesn't turn it,
Yeah,
or anything like that. And then what you're looking at is one of those posters that they aged. Enjoy, that's what he says. I'm with you, Riley. What are we watching tomorrow, Chris?
Shooter.
That's right. We talked about that already.
All right, Shell's not going to be available sometime next month, so we'll do Jackass then.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's crazy. Yes, my nephew's being born next month. This month, I'm going to take pregnancy pictures of his mama next week. And then my nieces are in a play, so I get to see two of them. Those are in Erie, though, so I have to go to Erie for a night.
I'll do it on a Saturday, Henry, so then you don't have to go to work.
Yeah, I'm so excited. They're my chosen family, so he's not actually my nephew, but since I always get my nails done red, they're going to call me Auntie La Roja. I'm so friggin' excited.
I thought Em said something else, and also all I saw was this little bee, and I was like, little bastard.
Yeah. Really? I've not fished on Lake Erie. I've fished, but not on Lake Erie. My dad and I used to go fishing all the time.
Smell that, Marv? Fish.
That's what happens when you don't read the whole comment.
Well, I was looking at the movie and I come back and all I saw was this little bee, and I was like, "Oh, little bastard."
No, I'm sure they didn't. Not then. Didn't care about much in the 80s. It was good times. Good times had by all. She caught her first fish in Lake Erie. That's fantastic. I think I caught mine in Lake Jean.
I don't know. I caught my first fish off some jetty.
Nice. No, I caught my first fish in the Atlantic Ocean. I forgot about fishing off the boat in the ocean. Which was way before I met my dad. That sounds weird, doesn't it? If you know, you know. That sounds weird. Paula Brown. Yeah, I was young, like maybe 8. Because donor dad and my mom were still married, so I would say I was 8. And we went with somebody she worked with and his family, and the guy let me drive the boat. And of course I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was 8. So there was waves splash, and we were doing 100 miles an hour or whatever, and I was getting his wife wet, and I just remember her screaming at me.
That just sounded dirty.
I did not have to do that. Yeah, it did. But it was so funny. She was such a bitch. She deserved it.
That just sounded so dirty. I got his wife wet.
It did. It did. That's why I just kept on talking, hoping like nobody caught it. But I should know by now that
it's me and Emily, you're never going to catch it
in this conversation. Our evil plan is working. I know. I was thinking that when I said, I hope nobody would catch that, knowing full well that everybody caught it before I said it. I'm a saint and did miss it initially. That's a lie, You're not a saint. Not at all. You're delightfully awesome, but you're not a saint. Saturday. 19th. The saintiest saint. Damn it. Like in the second one, he says, one day I'll wear this tux to a party I was actually invited to.
Yeah, even though I haven't seen these for a while, I always remember the first one more than the second one.
Well, you like this one better than the second one, right?
Yeah.
I prefer the second one. I mean, I love them both and I'll watch them equally, but I never watch one without the other.
The second one has what's the name in it? The girl from Third Rock from the Sun.
Voice of an angel in the mind of a devil. That's magnificent. She nailed it. It was either devil or both are fitting. Oh, who's in the second one? Who's in the second one? Helen
The girl
Mirren,
from,
which is amazing.
oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know why I was thinking of what's the name in Third Rock from the Sun? Not the other teacher. The one who Dick falls in love with. For some reason I keep thinking she's in it.
No. It's John Voight, Helen Mirren. She plays Nicolas Cage's mom. And then it's these three and Ed Harris.
Yeah. You are right. I don't know why. I just had Jane Curtin in my head. She looks good in that black dress.
Her makeup's yucky though. I don't like it. You're running out of milk. You ran out of cereal. And now cat treats? What the hell is wrong with you, Henry? Better watch. We're going to get your ass kicked while you're sleeping. Could be. Why are they going outside?
Yeah, keep him inside him. How long you've been in the new place for?
That's valid. You're gonna find your stuff next door.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd be the same. Outdoors, Em?
I'd be the same as you, Em. I'd be too nervous to do it too.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. We had on the mountain. He's still alive, but his brother Harry passed. The kids brought home. Well, my oldest brought home cats one day years ago, and the little one Max, who's still alive, he liked to go outside, but now Jacob has banned him from leaving because he's like 14, and he's slowing down, getting a little frail. So Jay doesn't want him out there having to fight with the little kitties. Harry used to go outside with me because he wanted to be outside, but he was fat, to be honest, a little slow. So we didn't want him to try and, survive like Max did. And he would go and hang out in the dog yard and then come back to the house and scratch at the door and get pissed off when you didn't let him in. So I bought him a harness. He used to sit on there. I'd sit outside and read, and he would sit with me. Yeah, we're sketchy in the U.S. If I had a cat, yeah, well, that's why you have to get a one of the collars with the little
The
tag
bell
on
on
them that open the cat door. I would love a doggy door. Penelope'd be outside all day though. Oh. Yeah, but they're not as weird as they are in Australia. They're sketchy there. Hotchner
we
got
don't,
attacked by a groundhog one day. That was super fun.
we don't have bloody black bears running around the bloody place.
Well, they don't like. Well, I was just gonna say they don't show up on your deck or anything, but you all know the story of the deck, the bear going
Yes.
through my recycling, so perhaps they do. I don't know. I don't think so. No, that doesn't sound familiar. Their claws are wicked. It got Hotchner dropped it and then he picked it back up and it scratched him right here. And it was bleeding. And then when it healed, the one side of right here was brown and this side was pink because it didn't heal right. Oh my goodness. What do you tell the insurance company? Groundhog Day. Yeah, people are mean. Some people, like if the cat's in the middle of the road or whatever, they'll swerve to hit it. They're terrible.
Yeah, if I let Flipper outside, he would get hit by a car. Because he's too playful and that he'll just walk towards the car, the dumbass. And again, people are assholes, so someone would end up bloody shooting it, bloody hitting it or shooting.
They are. They're terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, they're supposed to catch the mice inside. Our cats were bad mousers. Hotchner was the best mouser.
We've never had
But,
a mouse we've never had a mouse in the house since we've had cats.
Well, Fido used to play with them and torture them, and then we'd find them in pieces in the hallway in the morning. I mean, they were begging for death. Insides on the outside. Harry wasn't really a mouser. Harry Potter. Max was good. Fido was great. He was the best cat, the best mouser out of the cats. But Hotchner was like the best mouser for sure. Brady's pretty good at it too. He breaks their backs and just leaves them on the floor. It's fabulous.
I've seen Muffin kill a bug before, Henry. It was funny as anything. She
Yeah, well,
literally.
that's what they say. They bring you presents because they love you. Oh my goodness. Our old the cat Kevin had when I met him had she was like 19 when we finally had to put her down. She a live rabbit, did that say that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'd love that. I'd love to have a rabbit.
Catsy was she was 18 or 19 when we put her down. And she used to go outside. And one day I went outside to go somewhere and we had down the steps there was, the piece of stone or whatever that you put at the bottom of your steps to step on. I don't know what they call that, but anyway. So I go down and they were perfectly lined up, head to tail, in size order. There was a vole, a mole, a chipmunk, a squirrel, and then a bigger squirrel. It was crazy. I wish I had a picture of it. I don't think we had camera phones then. I just went back in the house, put my purse down, and sent Kevin outside. I wasn't dealing with that shit. And that's what happened with Kevin and the groundhog, or Hotchner and the groundhog. I was out there trying to get it out of Hotchner's mouth so I could shoot it in case it had rabies or whatever. And Hotchner has this thing in its mouth. The beagle's barking at Hotchner and me. I'm standing there with the rifle. Why I took the rifle and not my 9, I don't know. But he finally dropped it. I finally shot it like 3 times, and I left it in the yard. And I waited for Kevin to get home from work, and I'm like, you can go handle that. My rabbits are setting off my my backyard camera at like 3 a.m. every day. It's fabulous. We had a fox for a while. A red fox was setting off the camera every morning.
We don't. People have them, but they are illegal.
They're completely illegal?
So they're supposed to be.
You can't legally purchase a firearm there?
If it's like a special circumstance, like on a farm or something, they'll let you have like one.
Gotcha.
But people have brought them into the country now, and we got problems.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Oh, we can hear them at night, the coyotes. The US are the gun nuts, I guess. I own several. Yeah, it's weird to see it at Walmart. I feel like, and I understand, you can go and I find it weird at Walmart too. I worked at Kmart when I was in high school, and we had them there then too. Of course, it wasn't the big controversy owning a gun back then. And I don't remember if we sold handguns then. It was mostly rifles in the sporting goods section. And I get that because they sell hunting gear and everything else. So, sell rifles. But the handguns in the store is weird. I feel like those should be in a guns shop. I mean, that's where I bought mine.
Yeah, I've looked at them in Walmart before.
I have my dad left me 3 when he died, and I have 3 myself. I have my my permit to carry. Oh my gosh. Henry, you have great stories today. But no. That is crazy. Oh, agreed. Fabulous. I have my grandfather's. It's a 22 pistol that holds 12. It's really cool.
It's Harvey Patel.
How about now? I love the way he says that. The sarcasm just dripping off of it.
How about now? Benjamin Gates.
Nice. My dad left me a hunting rifle that he knew I would give to Kevin because I don't hunt. And then he left me his service weapon, both of them. When he started, they carried 357s. I gave that to Kevin too because I can't shoot it. And left me a 40, which I I really like it. Did you see my bangs pick? I'm looking. I can't remember. I think it's so hilarious that we both wore eye patches. That's so funny. And that it didn't work for either one of us. No, last one I have is your eye patch.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Or you maybe just resend it. Now shush.
Are those yours, Henry?
Yeah, the 3 on the floor, yeah.
Nice. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was you because we were talking about your picture with Jamie Kennedy with your bangs and I didn't see who wrote it, so I backtracked a week and I screwed everything up. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Ugh. I needed more sleep last night, I think. At least I pay attention, right? I mean, not to current events, but I paid attention to past events.
If I ever have the bang again, someone please stage an intervention. That's what I should put for our sound effects. A couple of Gail Weathers quotes.
Did you see they put out a little bit of a different version of the Legacy trailer for 7? Scream 7 opening weekend featuring Q&A with Matthew Lillard.
Lillard.
February
Yeah,
28th.
that's right, Henry. Gail Swallows.
It's I'll send it to you. It's on our Facebook page.
And that new screenplay,
It's like
it
was like they filmed it in portrait, and then this version is the no, they filmed it landscape, but this version's the portrait version, and everything on the right side they kind of kicked out. Oh, I love that show. But that Claudia and her hair, her bangs, oh my God, what's she got living under that thing?
Yeah, that new Scream trailer, the one with Ghostface in the doorway. I never picked up, but that was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I didn't either. I wouldn't have noticed that being TCM. All right, I sent it to your personal Insta. I think. I don't know which one I sent it to. Oh God, is this you or no? I sent it to for her.
Eminem.
I like Claudia. It's that her hair. Like I get a bang issue. Maybe because mine are growing out very slowly and it's driving me nuts. I don't know. No, I sent it to for her. You are? That would be so exciting. So exciting. Yes. I mean, she looks like I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It says use the Instagram mobile app to view this message. So if you can't see it, if you go to Facebook and go to Kristen Shaw Talk Movies, it's on there. I posted it this morning. Oh, no, I don't know if I didn't put it on Instagram. Because I did it at like 3:00 this morning. Yeah, I had bangs like forever, but they were normal bangs, like they came to here and they were they looked fine. Baby girl. Penelope. P. Penelope. Beautiful. Oh, she's ignoring me for some reason. I told you, Henry, I'll swing over and do it. We'll do it right there in the shop.
Yeah, I'm going to grow out my full hair for a year. I just want to see how long it will go. Be like Cousin Ant. Luckily, I got my hat coming.
My bangs should be where I want them in a month, 2 months by Easter. You get about half a month of growth a month. Oh my God, Michelle.
Do what you want, Ben.
He just happens to have like 3 pounds of lemon. You know. I'll be leaving really early Thursday, Henry, so I can come out and cut it in the shop before I head to Heather's. Are we doing anything Thursday, Chris?
I think so. Where are we?
I didn't write any of them down this month. Just buy a Flowbee. I told you they have Flowbees for dogs now. I couldn't get near my girls with a Flowbee.
I know.
They don't really have Flowbee hair because it's lab pit hair, but Brady's a golden, so I mean I could do Brady with one, but I'm pretty sure he'd bite my face off.
It's Thursday for me, Wednesday night for you. That's
You don't have
our
anything Friday for you then?
Friday. I'm doing basketball,
Okay, good.
and then doing
Wow.
from dusk to dawn and Abigail Saturday for the double.
Okay. When am I leaving? The 27th, right? 27th? When the hell am I leaving? Put the calendar in front of your face, Michelle.
I thought you were leaving the 30th.
No. Hold on. Let me look at the damn calendar. I am leaving the 29th. I was supposed to leave the 30th, but we moved it. So I'm leaving the 29th. I will be home the 1st. I'm going to go to the play on Friday.
Yeah, that's fine. 29th for me, and then it'll be that stream will be 28th for you on the night time.
Okay, so the 28th is TCM, and then the horror opening.
10.
Work
Yeah.
on that.
That's it.
All right. They canceled my friggin' cardiologist appointment. I can't take it. Go see a doctor, but we're going to cancel your appointment again. And you said you're going to move stuff in February around?
Well, I'm gonna have to wait because I thought, we're gonna have to move sick at least anyway because I know you're not gonna be home for that.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on when she has this
Well, that's
baby.
what I mean. I've really got to just play it by ear.
But everything up to sick is going to stay, like all the Scream stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll write that down on my calendar so I know what the hell we're doing. I don't have to keep asking. Where are we? Flowbee. Nev is just, I think she looks the best she's ever looked in this film. 29th, what, Em?
Surgery.
Oh, yours. Okay. Let me write that down. Oh, that's the day I leave. She does. I think, I just think she looks amazing. Oh, the 29th is when I leave. You stalk me. Gotcha.
Yeah, they've tried to
Oh,
hide that. They've tried to hide that cropped door frame. I can still see it.
yeah, and you can tell if you look at her hair right here, it's the right side in the picture, but it's her left side hair. You can tell that they erased something right here or put her into something. We got you. That was a whole lot of crap for one date. I'm sorry I screwed everything up. Heather's actually going to come to my niece's play with me a Friday night to meet my Erie family because they've never met. We just talk about them like to each other. So that's really exciting. Oh, we have Memory of a Killer this weekend. Emma, are you going to watch that? Do you have any desire to watch Memory of a Killer with Patrick Dempsey? Honestly, Riley, you're an American and you don't know that one.
That's right. I got to keep an eye on that for this weekend, don't I? So I can watch them for our recap, which we've got to add. Because I haven't made those streams up yet.
Oh, I have to show you my. It looks good, and he's so easy on the eyes. How could you not? Although I'm still pissed that he's not in 7. They definitely wouldn't be killing his pretty butt off. I'll send you my Jamie Kennedy one.
Do you want to make a thumbnail for Memory of a Killer recap?
Sure.
And remember, it's a double episode, so we'll just do 1 and 2 in one video.
Right.
That's really good.
Thanks. In Canva, I just searched for pot of stew. I'm like, they're not going to have one of those, but they did. I was so excited. So, has anybody here been a little too cavalier in their personal life? Have they told someone, not a relative, that they love one? More than one someone? I've been a little too cavalier in my personal life, I guess. Say I love you to more than one person that's not a relative. So have you been in love with more than one person? He said his dad said that if you've said I love you to more than one person who's not a relative, then you've been a little too cavalier in your personal life.
Feelings are feelings.
I don't have a lot, but I have more than one. No, this chick is like a space cadet. Yeah, me too. Hello? I'd smack her with something. Have all the feelings, but don't let anybody know them, right, Em? Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I caught Penelope looking at Chester's picture again today. She was standing there staring at him for like 5 minutes. I don't get it.
Time.
This part's so funny. My friend Donna said that to me one time. She's like, is this how you feel all the time? Because you always know everything? You've been with Alice a long time, though, right? I'm right. 10 years? Is that what you said? I mean, it doesn't matter 10 years or 10 minutes, but I thought you said 10 years. I've been in that building twice. It's really neat. That's wonderful. This section of Philly where all this happened it's really quite beautiful. My grandma and I went to Philly by ourselves. We took a bus tour. I have a picture of her in front of the bell. I have a basket over here that I keep that I have a little label on it that says smile. So whenever I need a smile or, you're having a bad day or whatever, then it's pictures of the boys when they were little or dog pictures or cards people have sent me and things like that. And that is my grandmother at the bell. And you can see that steeple from the street. It was really quite amazing. Oh, and that's fabulous. Makes all the crap worth it, right?
Go to your happy place.
I'm looking for my happy place again. Mine left the building. We'll bring her to Kentucky. We'd love to meet her. Is she sarcastic like you? Or is she more dry? And I don't have to apologize for that. I mean that in the best way. Can you imagine if those glasses were like where they were really there, or if something like that really exists?
I'm sure there is.
Oh my God. That would be so amazing. I hope so. And because I'm lonely. She's quite sarcastic. That's great.
I know some baseball stadiums have them.
What's that, Henry? I'll be right back.
Okay. Bubbly, I use that word tonight. Well, if your partner's more bubbly than you, Emma, I'd love to see it.
Well, that would, is that where like you scan QR codes and stuff, Henry? Thank you. Love you right back. I picture you being someone who likes a dark sense of humor. Do you like dark humor, Chris?
Oh, absolutely.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. You don't have to go. Come here. Come here. Hey, come on. Oh my God.
And I love one of your English
Come
British comedians, Jimmy Carr. I love Jimmy Carr's sense of humor.
I don't have a cell. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Henry, here's your girlfriend. Oh, do your mommy need a hug? Did you know that, huh? Yeah. Give good hugs, Parker B.
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen him live, Em?
Hi, baby. Oop. Oh, wait, I gotta go. What's it? Honk? Honk.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr is a British comedian and he does a lot of dark humor.
Does he curse a lot?
Yeah or no?
I'll have to look him up. Hi. What are you doing, huh? Thanks for stopping by. Gotcha. It does. I like Bill Engvall, John Mulaney.
Jimmy Carr does a joke like my wife recently had a miscarriage. It was doubly bad because I got to pay for it.
That's dark. I don't know if I'd like him. I think certain things shouldn't be made fun of, like a miscarriage. Maybe I like more self-deprecating humor. Very good, Henry. Yes. Yeah, me too.
Emmy, you're the type of girl that would like you'd like fall over really bad, and then you would end up laughing at yourself.
I usually curse when I fall because I hurt my knee when I do it. Are you vertically challenged, Em? Like you can't stay vertical, I mean? My son trips over flat surfaces. I'm not sure if I think he's gotten better as he's aged, but he doesn't live with me anymore, so I don't know. But yeah, he would be walking through the kitchen and all of a sudden he'd be kissing the floor.
Yeah, so does my She'll trip over her own bloody shoelace.
Well, I mean, if her shoelace is sticking out, of course she'll trip on it. Even what do you do in your sleep?
Speaking of sleeping, I did that the other night. You know when you get that feeling that you're asleep and you're like levitating out of your bed and you wake the hell up, like you're falling out your bed. I did that the other night.
No, I've not had that feeling. I get night terrors where you can't move and you're like absolutely unbelievably terrified.
I've never had a night terror before.
Yeah, I don't recommend them. I started getting them when I was on sleep paralysis. Yep. When I was taking steroids, I was on prednisone for a couple months, and that's when I started. But it took me a long time to figure out that that's why I was getting them. What? And it's just what? How? What? I don't know how to unpack that, Em.
It's funny that you mentioned that with those words A and E. That's like yours and your partner's initials, Alice and Emma.
Look at you. What does A&E stand for, Em? Ambulance and emergency? It's terrible. Well, if you ever figure it out, you have to let me know because I'm very confused. Lip ring, maybe. Lip stud, I get it. I don't. Accident emergency. Okay. Yeah, Henry wants to know if they found it. So more to the tea thing. Today, I made my tea in the cup, put the girls out, came back after it steeped. And then I forgot to put the milk in the cup before I dumped it into the big cup. So I went over to the fridge and I said, "The hell with it," and I put the milk in the big cup, and there's nothing floating in the cup. I don't understand. Sat on a needle and it went. It came. What? Oh my god! Dropped back in my throat and oh my god! Oh
I've
my
done that.
god, Em.
I've done that once with one of my when I had obviously when I was young and I had a loose tooth, I swallowed it.
That's insane. That's so bizarre. Well, I mean, if it went, maybe it got loose, and then while you were sleeping, you're rolling around and it went back down through your nose, which would, and when you sat up, it would drop down into the back of your
Yeah.
throat. I mean, the biology of it makes sense. It's just weird how it would undo itself.
I swallowed a fly before. I don't recommend that.
That sounds terrible. Why are you side-eyeing me?
I always forget how long these films go for.
Yeah, they're both almost 2 hours, or maybe a little more.
Well, this one's just hits 2 hours.
I definitely did. Oh, it's not. I'm so confused. That sounds itchy. That's bizarre. Oh my goodness. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing? What's with the side eye? Oh, is she giving me shit for some reason?
Let me outside, Mama.
I don't know why. I fed them at 7:30 last night, so it's not like they are missing out on a whole lot. She was good in the following, that girl. She's not in the second one, though. Give her a snack. I could, but then they'd be they'd be on my lap, and it'd just be a lot.
A smack.
They'll eat in less than an hour. They'll be fine. Mm-mm.
How many cars you got to do today, Henry? Cheerio.
Cheerio. Holding all the cards.
He's got his dad, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buy those lottery tickets, Henry. You got to be in to win. Got to be in it to win it.
When I was younger, my dad was a cop, so he was always on what's called the square here, and that was part of his beat. And
Yeah,
he
they
would go
like
into
play their
coffee
numbers, don't
to
they?
this one newsstand, and he used to ask me what numbers I wanted him to play, and he would always play 1428 for me.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. We won once. We talk about what we're gonna buy. What are you gonna buy? If you won, Henry, what would you buy besides a cave? I get it.
Thing what sucks for you is you lose 40% of it.
28% right off the top. And then they take the taxes out. So it's 28% because it's considered a bonus and winnings and all that. And then they take taxes out of it.
Yeah.
But they don't take taxes out of what you get after they take the 28%. They still take the taxes out of what you win.
Yeah.
The American tax system is unbelievable.
Ours is 100% tax free.
It's what now?
Ours is tax free. So if I win 40 million, if I win a lotto $40 million, I win $40 million.
Well, buy me a ticket, Christopher. Oh my gosh.
I just pay tax on the interest in the bank.
Well, why didn't you get a bunch of his tickets, Henry? Spend like $50 and you're a gazillionaire. Yeah, that would never happen here. We screw you coming and going with taxes in America. It's unbelievable. You definitely knew something for sure.
Oh, the thing I like about the next one is the whole Mount Rushmore thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Unbelievable.
That's probably one of those places where there probably is shit buried in there.
Well, there's a room behind it.
Yeah.
They call it the I can't remember the name of the room.
The Mount Rushmore room.
No, and it has Hall of Records. And they have where do you want to live, Henry? We can't see it.
Oh, he wants to live in this tomb.
A tomb.
This part here, when they're in like this places and that, reminds me of the Tomb Raider movies.
I love it. It's amazing that the stairs are still standing. I would love to see a place like this. So incredible. I was there last week for the cat thing. I didn't even think to look at the cave. I don't know when I'll be over there next. And if we get as much snow as we're supposed to get, I won't be able to get up that driveway for 6 months. But next time I'm over that way, I promise I'll go the long way and I'll go around and take some pictures. Can you imagine if a place like this still existed? I'd be a little nervous though. Like,
Yeah, it'd be a bit sketchy. Be a bit sketchy on those lips and stuff.
It won't be warm and cozy, Henry. Well, it'll be warmer than it is outside. You're right. Kind of like the Goonies.
Like him.
Bye, Shaw. That guy played a big arc on NCIS. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd love to go down a big mine shaft. Nice and quiet and warm.
Not warm. 67 degrees, not warm. But they are, there's one, well, we were talking about that the other day, Chris. This is coal country, so we have a lot of mines here. And a friend of mine is the curator at the local mine. And our school, the boys' school, when they were younger, they probably still do it. In second grade, you go to this mine for a field trip. And I'd already been to it. It's incredible to be under there and see. You could still see some of the coal on the walls that hadn't been dug out, because if they would have dug any more, it would have collapsed. And they have lights how they would blast, and they had little cages hanging from the wall with like fake parakeets in it.
Yeah.
It's really neat though. And I saw this ad. I sent it to Chris. You could buy tickets to go to the mine where
My
is it
Bloody
My Bloody
Valentine.
Valentine?
Yeah.
My Bloody Valentine, the actual mine. They filmed it in Pennsylvania. You could go to that mine where they filmed it. But it's a one-shot deal when tickets are sold, and I think tickets are sold out.
Yeah, they were the other day when we were talking about it. Hi, Eli. Good to see you again.
Eli, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Eli.
Eli's on the money, as always.
Always. And I do love that YouTube has the little ghosty for when you push the like button.
Oh, is that what we have at the moment, do we?
That makes me happy. What's going on, Eli? Any big plans this weekend? Not sure where you're located, but are you located in the Snowmageddon area of the northeast part of our country? I assume you're in the States. Yeah, we're good till tomorrow. Tomorrow night it's supposed to start. Oh, yeah, Texas. So you're good. Yeah, we're supposed to get hammered. We Henry and I live a couple hours from each other, and we're in basically the 6 to 60 inch range. We won't know how much we get till it's over. But I did move I just had a little shovel on my porch, but I did get the big snow shovel, like the one that's curved, so I could push the snow better. And I only shovel to my driveway. If we get enough for plowing, my nephew does it for me, but
Eli, are you going to be on the chat later with in Kyle's stream when we watch Halloween Resurrection?
I love how Riley's pissed too.
He wants the money too.
Well, I mean, he did almost die. I'd be the selfish guy too.
It's going to be a fun one.
Busta.
Yeah, we can all do the Buster quotes.
Good God. I won't be able to quote them.
I
started making Michael Myers is not a soundbite. That's the only one I know.
Yeah. I'm not like the others. You know you're not like the others.
I started making Yoshi yesterday, Chris.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I got the right color yarn.
I'll go get my Yoshi in a minute.
Yeah, that Mijon pipe. Oh my goodness. No need to correct yourself, Eli. We translate pretty well. They translate how I talk, so don't worry about how you type. You know that one if by land, two if by sea is backwards? It was actually one if by sea, two if by land.
Yeah, we have people here and they'll still copper piping. So when they build new houses and they use the copper piping for like the hot water systems and stuff, people will go
Here
gank
too.
it.
Yep, because you could sell it for a fortune. The only one who knew what he was talking about was his dad, who he's always yelling out because his dad, his dad is a pain in the ass. But his dad knew exactly what he was talking about. I love it. It is crazy. They do it here. They have the contractors will hire security to protect their property even before it's built. It's insane.
Yeah, they got cameras on ours now.
Yeah. I think this weekend I'm going to try to catch up on some of the Oscar nominated.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've seen it. I haven't seen any of them. And when they're live, I'd like to be able to talk about them, at least sort of educated. While we're waiting for the next presenter or whatever, because they're slow.
Oh, I agree, Henry. I'd love to have a big, massive computer room.
I want a movie room.
Yeah, I'd have like a big, massive room, use half of it for a streaming room, and then I'd have all the shelving around it for all the Blu-rays and that to go in with the post, and then put posters and that around somewhere too.
And I'd have that freaking hi-fi stereo system, Henry. I'm telling you. After I get that, I'm going to spend all my time in here.
Yeah, I want to get one of them for this screen over here, a big sound bar system.
I like my TV setup. I have a Roku streaming bar, and I have a Roku subwoofer and rear speakers.
Yeah.
And I have the 4K TV. I'm happy with that setup. But in here, I really just want to play my Caskets vinyl, and I can't. I still haven't tried that record player Sam gave me.
It goes inside. Yes, it does.
I like free stuff or cheap stuff too, Henry. Yeah, my desk, mine's been set up like this for about 5 years. I'm pretty over it. My desk used to be out where my library is, but then I got bookshelves, so I need to change it up.
Hey, does anyone think I should do a video of my streaming setup?
Yeah, why not? People might learn something from it. I mean, you look good, so something's obviously working. I will not let anybody see what's happening behind the curtain here. Makeup time. Make sure you come back, Henry.
I'll make sure for Henry I'll get a good shot of the cables. I better order the rest of my screen posters ready for the marathon.
I was looking for some stuff to get because I swear I have a black ghosty shirt, but I can't find it. It's probably with my popcorn machine. Remember I told you I found it?
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell it is. I can't remember where I saw it. You'd think my house was huge.
I collect physical media, Eli. I got
only
shitloads
really
of
have
it.
Scream stuff. Physical. I used to have a lot of it, but none anymore. I think it was just too much. I'd rather collect books. Stairs. This poor guy. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah, like we were talking about that earlier.
I love this movie.
Yeah, these are great movies, but as me and Cheryl were talking about earlier, like I was always used to seeing Nicolas Cage and like the movies The Rock, Face Off and that type of stuff. And because I saw that this was a Disney film, I stayed away from it for a while. And then I bit the bullet one day. And then I love this movie ever since. And like Cheryl, we would love him to do a number 3.
Oh, well, page 47 already. Get on with it. It's life altering, he says. Life altering. And we're still waiting. And I'm fascinated by the Templar treasure and the Masons and all of that. That's all the Dan Brown stuff. I mean, it's so incredible. Zootopia, yeah, it's dinosaurs and stuff. I'm very excited. I want to watch it. Isn't it dinosaurs, or am I thinking of the wrong one? Are you laughing at me, Eli?
Zootopia is like the fox and rabbit and all that type of stuff.
No dinos? I keep seeing the ads for Zootopia 2. Somebody's got.
Shell will watch it though because it's got Jason Bateman in it. He does one of the voices.
I love him. I'll have to check it out after, because I'll get tired of watching these weird Oscar-nominated crap this weekend, which means I'm going to have to try one battle after another again. Which is not something I'm looking forward to. I can stop after. I'll be able to pick up where I left off, so I don't have to watch the beginning again.
Reasonably pretty big. We'll put it this way, I don't really have a place to put them at the moment, so they're pretty much stacked all on top of each other in front of my TV. I've got them all in boxes. Probably at least Blu-rays and 4Ks. I'd probably at least have probably 1,500.
Oh my God. That's a lot. I don't even have that many books.
Maybe another, and then probably another 300 DVDs.
Oh my goodness. I've always been only, it's kind of like my digital collection. I only buy movies that I will watch a lot. I can't see spending that kind of money for something you're going to watch one time. Of course, my Scream DVDs up there, I most of them are still in the plastic.
Nice. Like I said though, mine's probably a rough guesstimate. Once I pull them out the box one day, yeah, 4,700.
Holy crap, Eli, that's amazing.
Start your own Blockbuster.
Like 500 books. Of course, books are way bigger than those, so. And mildly.
That's what my partner Emma says to me. She's like, as long as I open up a bloody physical media store and let people rent them.
No doubt.
I'm like, no, you're not. I'll bloody scratch them.
And wouldn't return them, and then what?
Yeah. So that's the end of the first National Treasure, everyone. We're going to be starting the second one very soon. Just going to have a little break, and then we will be back for number 2.
Oh. Zootopia 2 was nominated for Oscar for Best Animated. How about that?
So how long do you need, Shell? 15 minutes?
About 10 minutes. I just have to feed the girls.
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 at the most. More like 10. Feed them and throw them outside and stop getting side-eye.
No worries. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, give us 10, 15 minutes and we will be back.
Your partner.